This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for the week starting 28th of August 2017. If you would like a personal or private reading, or you would like one of those absolutely incredible soulmate readings, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com or book a reading via the website. I will put the links in the description box below. Right, so the overarching story for the week of the 28th of August starts out with the Jackal and Wolf card, and then followed by the Lost card. So if we look at those two cards, what I see here is that an unusual situation, or someone in particular, which brings an unusual situation with them, manifests in your life. You feel a little bit, shall we say, out of sorts, because this is unfamiliar territory to you. It's either a person that comes into your life which is very different to you, so they make you feel a little, shall we say, insecure, because this is not the kind of person you're used to relating to, hence the lost feeling. Or it's a situation that brings you into contact with people, or where people are behaving in a way that you are unused to. This is very unfamiliar territory to you. The next card that comes up is that of Stardust, followed by Fireworks. So what this is saying to you is keep the faith and the trust. Know that this situation is brought into your life, or this particular person is brought into your life with a very specific reason. And because that Fireworks card comes up and the Stardust card comes up, I can only say to you that the end result of this situation or meeting this person will be good. It will be good for you. It will bring some kind of fairy dust, is a way of putting it. But something special into your life. It is going to create a sequence of events, be it a person or be it a situation, that is going to set the ball rolling or the ball in motion very quickly. It's going to take off at an unprecedented rate, and also in a way you were not expecting. I always put with this card the words fasten your seatbelt, right? Then the next cards that come through is that of Wild Thing and Letting Go. That Wild Thing card speaks about being completely yourself. So with this person, be it that a person is coming into your life, or be it that a situation has come up in your life, just stick to being you, totally you. Do not try and change what you know intrinsically at the core of you is the way you are, is the way you behave. Keep your integrity. Keep everything that is very, very you. This is very specifically too if this is someone that is coming to your life, because there is potential for a relationship here for some of you. But keep yourself who you really are. Don't try and change to make this person think you're someone that you aren't. That's very important. And if it's a situation that's come up, or perhaps just a friendship or an acquaintance, be you in this situation. That letting go card speaks of letting go of fear. It's very important under the circumstances to let go of fear, or an old idea or belief system that you have clung to. But now you've realized that maybe it's outdated, maybe it doesn't suit you anymore, maybe you've got to let it go. Maybe it's even an idea you had about yourself. It could be an idea you've had of what kind of person you'd like in a relationship, or a circle of friends, or what kind of job you've had. Something has changed fundamentally in you, or you think it's changed fundamentally in you, but actually what's happened is you've recognized some truth within yourself that perhaps up to this time you hadn't recognized. And it's going to come about because of this situation or this person that comes into your life. Now that final card, the Wild Heart card, speaks about, or brave heart should I say, interesting that I combined the two words, there's never coincidences with this. Speaks about being brave enough to be honest not only with yourself but with this person or this situation about how you genuinely feel. This is normally makes you feel a bit vulnerable, because if it is someone new you've met and they're really out of your normal playing field, they don't fit your normal mold, they make you feel a little bit insecure because they don't fit into that mold of the person or the situation that you're used to. Be honest about how you feel about them in a good way, right? This is not be honest in I'm going to criticize you because you don't fit into my mold. This is about being honest about, you make me feel insecure but I really like you, or this makes me feel insecure but I kind of like the situation, it's intriguing me. It's that kind of honesty that you're going to need. albeit just with yourself. But I would actually say it to the person, say it to the people involved in the situation as well. It's going to make a difference. I think we'll see how the story carries on into next week. There's definitely a continuation to the story. Personally, I'm dying to see what it is. Right, now if we have a look at the guidance messages that come through for you, get the wild horse and you get discernment. Now that wild horse says, speak your passion aloud and defend those whom you love in word and deed. So this follows through with that theme of brave heart, doesn't it? You have to be brave enough to actually speak aloud that thought of, I really like you, or I really like this idea, but the situation makes me feel vulnerable, or you make me feel a little bit insecure. I'm not used to maybe what I'm feeling for this person or for that type of person, whatever it may be. That discernment card speaks about the fact that you need to be discerning with yourself. You need to decide what you're going to tell the person. And it's not about keeping back. It's about being discerning enough to understand that being honest about what you feel passionately about, that's where the discernment comes up. And saying something about it in a way that is honest and forthright and speaks from your heart. It's interesting about that it says defend those whom you love in word and deed. I think it's more a case of if you feel strongly about somebody and you truly feel that way, that you need to actually to yourself say, you know what, I feel like that about this person, or I feel like that about this situation or this place or whatever it may be. You're going to need to stand up for it in some way, basically, because either you yourself are going to say, this is way out of my comfort zone, I'm not going to be doing this relationship, I'm not going to be going through this situation, or you're going to need to be honest with someone else and say, listen, this is really out of my comfort zone. Give me the time and the space to adapt to it. Okay, so that's definitely the very strong message coming through. Right, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you would like a personal, private reading, that incredible soulmate reading, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com, book a reading via the website. As I've said before, I'll put the links in the description box below. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, emailing. And to those of you that have bought the Oracle deck that I use in this reading, thank you very much. If you would like to purchase it, I will put a link in the description box below as well.